Get ready to start jumping up and down like idiots.
I may not be the world's greatest lover, but 17th place isn't half bad.
It's Madamus of the Back Library, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator, streaming throughout every week. Retro and modern game stream, watch him fail. Yapping stream, he'll call you pretty. Karaoke stream, prepare your ear holes. Movie and TV watchalong stream, definitely not infringing copyright. Definitely. Bonus gorilla stream, watch them for Harambe. If you don't watch live, Chibi Madamus will cry. Is that not enough? If you don't watch live, the dinosaurs will go extinct again.
Don't blame me, I did not authorize any of this.
Plus, why watch Madamus of the Back Library for free when you can pay for it?
I'd like to talk to you about our special financing options.
YouTube channel memberships starting at one incredibly low price.
Less than all your favorite prescription drugs.
And Madamus will moan the name of anyone who becomes a member live.
Wait, what?
New schedule posted weekly on X and YouTube. Go read it.
Back that up. What's this about moaning?
All streams scheduled in Eastern Time, God's favorite time zone.
When did I ever agree to moan every member's name?
Always streaming horizontal, never vertical, just the way you like it.
Quit changing the subject.
Follow, subscribe, like, watch, do the things, have the fun.
Okay, fine, as long as I'm getting paid.
Madamus of the Back Library.
Greetings, brohams, what the dealio? Welcome to the Back Library. I am Madamus, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator. Hail to the chat. Welcome in, Alex. Welcome in, Twin Opinion. Welcome in, Agnes Booth. Anyone else who's watching, welcome in. If you are lurking, thank you for lurking. VOD watchers, thank you for watching the VOD. Welcome in, Judd. VOD watchers, thank you for watching the VOD. Please consider a comment on the VOD. It does help with the algorithm. Like, subscribe, notification bell, follow on Twitter, do the things, have the fun, win the game. Woo! And also, thank you for commenting earlier. Siren, Shy Siren, by the way. Our good friend Siren she is streaming the same time I am. So, you know, if you want to go watch her, feel free to do so. No hard feelings. She's playing Elden Ring as part of a collab. We love Siren here, so yeah. Now I can watch along. Ooh, MGM, haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, they're owned by Amazon, which is why I hope I don't get bonked. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Friday, y'all. Hope you had a good week. Yeah, going back on the chat. A couple of things. No idea if it's going to get past the YouTube AI. I guess we'll find out. I tweaked the distorted screen a little, and it might have actually made it more likely to get flagged. So we'll find out. Madamus Vision, yay! Don't know. Watch him fail makes me laugh harder than any than the Harambe and dinosaur jokes. You know, and that's the one the YouTube AI can't get figured out. It always, I have to go back and manually do the subs for it because it it was reading as watch and fail. And I don't know. I mean, I thought I said it pretty clearly, but apparently not. I mean, I could see it, but it's annoying. So if a fox entered my house, you welcome the fox too. I don't know about that. Depends on the fox. Oh my gosh. I remember the movie. I better tell you that that had you know what scene you are going to, but it never. Not quite sure what you're saying. I've seen it before too, Judd. I don't know what scene you're talking about, but I don't remember anything like in it that would get me in trouble. But, well, I mean, it wouldn't get me in trouble anyway, since... See, and I don't remember there being a scene like that. Okay, if there is, there is. Sorry. I'm already dating AI. Aren't we all, Luciano? I mean, of course we're not. Welcome in, Luciano. Welcome in. Hope you are having a good Friday. Oh, let me talk to y'all about the schedule for next week and the Monday thing too. So chat. Wait, I forgot to set it up. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Wait, what? How about a horse that... maybe. I don't know. I like those little tiny pony things. Those are cute. I mean, if it's a live viewer, I'll welcome them. I don't discriminate. I don't think. If I get lucky, it's working for Krillin. Welcome in, Tanis Daniels. Welcome in. Oh. Where is it? Okay, so chat. Next week, schedule is already done. The schedule is already done, and there's a change of plans. There's a change of plans last night, chat. I did a poll asking whether we should do an unboxing next Friday or a Lego stream, and y'all voted for Legos, and I did not realize that this coming... Matt is a brony. No, I'm not that. Or Lego building. Yeah, sadly, we are going to have to delay that for a week because I did not realize that this next Friday is the full moon. It's the full moon. And those of you who are new to the channel may not know it, but for those of you who are longtime viewers, yeah, the full moon, we usually have to do certain other... M is for Mario, right? No, the M is for Madamus. Yeah, no, it's not for Mario. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Friday is the full moon, this coming Friday. And on the full moon is, yes, it is the full moon full goon stream. We are going to be doing Super Seducer Part 3, trying to finish this masterpiece. I'm a brony. Gotcha. They're all over the place. It's a popular thing. Wait, what? Let me back this up. I missed something. M is for Mario. No. Matt is a brony. No, I'm not a brony. I'm not a brony. I have never watched a bit of My Little Pony. I don't know a thing about it. I gave you the idea to combine Lego and Full Moon, but you said no. Oh, yeah, that's right. Luciano sent me an idea of gloves I could wear. Hand stuff. Which no. Thank you, though, for the idea, Luciano. Yeah, small horse. Haven't seen a brony in a while since Hasbro ruined Gen 5. I haven't watched it. I wouldn't know. But on Friday, chat, we're going to be doing more Super Seducer. Here's the schedule for the whole week, in fact. Taking Monday off. I'll explain that for those who haven't been in here momentarily. Pegasus, then. I mean, probably sell a Pegasus. No, don't sell animals. That's probably wrong. Somewhere. Tuesday. We will be hopefully finishing Batten Kaitos. Our long national nightmare is finally almost over, even though I love the game. Wednesday, more of the NES tier list. Thursday, because the Scooby-Doo stream last night, because that game got completed in a single stream, I've decided to do the other point-and-click or semi-point-and-click this coming Thursday. We're going to be doing Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers on the Game Boy Color. And then Friday, Super Seducer, because, you know, I want to finish it. Then they had to go full MTG on it. I don't know what that even means. I don't know what MTG means. Mountain Time Genetics? I don't know what it means. Oh, what was this? Which sucks since Hitch was the first male pony main character since the previous series only had boy horses as support characters. It really felt like Hasbro was acknowledging their fans. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna look it up. I don't know the lingo. I'm hip, I'm cool. Hello, fellow young people. MTG meaning. Abbreviate. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Okay. Gotcha. That's unfortunate. Nothing against Magic or Magic fans, but yeah. I get you. I get you. Oh, Madamus, if you want to see it, I saw an April Fool's video called My Little Pony. I think you mentioned that. Yes, you mentioned that before, Judd. Yeah, the April Fool's video for My Little Pony, the live action casting confirmed one of the actors was The Rock as AJ. Yes, yes, you mentioned that. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? And that's kind of almost a perfect lead-in because live action versus animated. So, chat, I'm taking Monday off because I want to work on audition video, get pumped out and sent off to Lucid Multimedia. No, you're good. You're good. I want to get that sent off to Lucid Multimedia. I might have hit a bit of a snag. And I actually DM'd Luciano about this too. Even though I shouldn't worry about it, but I do. So apparently going through their form, they specifically want people who already have, it sounds like, live 2D models. I use a 3D model. I use it in a 2D form as much as I can, but it's still a 3D model, not a live 2D model. I'm still going to apply. I'm still going to do the video, and it's going to be a banger. The bangiest banger I can do. But, and I'll make sure to put in the form that, you know, I can commission a 2D model immediately if selected, which I can. I can get that money together. But yeah, that was something that I wasn't expecting to see that as that being a requirement. I understand their position though. I understand their position because they don't want a PNG VTuber. They don't want a bunch of PNG tubers where they'll have to potentially help fund the model when they're just looking to get new talent that's already ready to go. So in my case, I'd say I'm about 75% ready to go. Because I got models that work. I do have models that work, including the Fumi model. We still need to debut the Fumi model. I haven't debuted the Fumi model. I was planning to do the Fumi model now that I've got it finalized from her. I was planning to debut the new Fumi model in June, which is my membership anniversary. I thought for Membiversity, or monetization anniversary, I should say. It's a little of both. Monetiversary, I thought we'd just do it all for then, but yeah, so that's the thing. Anything else to mention? You made a new model for, Fumi made a model for me. Not me made one for her. Fumi made I commissioned Fumi a while back for a model. And I was going to debut it a while back, but I ran into some hitches, and then it turned out there were a few glitches with the model, which she ironed out. But, yeah, I just haven't, and now it's just a matter of getting all the toggles set up and picking a day. So, yeah, I'd like to do it more towards monetization anniversary. Are we getting Chibimus? We've already got a Chibi model. I just don't use it very much. There is a new Chibi. Fumi, the commission, Fumi did me a regular, and she also did a Chibi model for me. But I do already have a Chibi. Where is the Chibi, in fact? All right, hold on. Where is the Chibi? It's always huge. That's the biggest problem with the Chibi, is it's huge, and then I've gotta zoom it out like so. But yeah, I do already have a Chibi. I just don't use it that often. But I have a Chibi from Fumi as well. I usually just use the Chibi in my thumbnails. So when you see those giant-headed thumbnails, that's this guy. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, Greg Johnson. Welcome in. I read something there about Omnicron. I don't know what it was. Let me switch my model back. I don't want to leave the Chibi on for this. Glasses up. Okay, select. There we go. Boom. Perfect. So pretty. That was for Discord. Gotcha. No worries. We've all done it. We've all done it. Oh my gosh. And you know the worst thing is when you got two streams on at once and you say hello to the wrong person. That's one of those things where it's just like, just bury me. Just bury me. Oh my gosh. I did that once. I went into Sarah Casera's stream And I said, greetings, Eva. I said, greetings, Eva. And it wasn't even Eva, and it was referencing Eva Daimoni. And Eva wasn't even on at the time. I was just looking at something of hers on Twitter. And so, I don't know. I just typed in instead of Sarah, Eva, and it's just, oh, God. And here's poor Sarah. Oh, is Eva here? No, I'm just stupid. Forgive me. Oh, God, yeah. I'm lucky, you know, Greg, I'm lucky that they are really super close friends, or else it probably would have been a lot more awkward. Luckily, they're two people who were close, so that saved me a little bit. Hydration break real quick, chat. If you got a drink, take a drink, hydrate or dehydrate. There was something I was going to mention. Oh, GTA 6, I guess they were suing or something, someone who was doing some AI-generated images that were fake, that they claimed were leaks of GTA 6. And so Take-Two, I guess, threatened a lawsuit, and this person apologized or whatever. But I just think it's, I mean, there's a part of it that's funny, because it's like, yeah, wait for the real leaks. The video doesn't work? Wait a second. Hold on. I'll check it. I'm going to check it. Open link in new tab. It was working earlier. I'm not sure, Judd. I'm clicking it. It's working just fine. Unless it's an age restriction thing. Because it is PG-13. No, it's coming up. It is coming up for me. Unless it's a regional thing. And that's the thing too, chat. If you are not able to play the movie from the link I have posted, don't go buy the movie to watch it. If you can find it free from another source, Pluto, Amazon, whatever, great. But don't go spending money. Don't go spending money. I mean, it's a great movie. It's worth the money, but don't go spending money. You know. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's the GTA 6 thing that I saw. I'm still convinced. I think GTA 6. I'm not a GTA fan. I'm not a GTA person, but I think GTA 6 is, I don't wish it ill, but I think it is going to be a disaster. I think it's going, I just think it's one of those things that's been cooking too long, and it's going to be a disaster. It's going to disappoint. And the other thing too, that I mentioned a couple weeks ago when we had Lawnmower Girl on, I still think the AI integration is going to be tough. Is there going to be AI in the in GTA? I don't know about that. I hadn't heard anything about that. I don't know. The moment, the one thing I mentioned to her was that rumor that they, if it was true, that they were putting like Pride Parade stuff in it. And my thought was, I feel like they're trying to if that's true, I feel like they're trying to sabotage their own game, because it's just going to end badly no matter what. You're going to have, I mean, what do? Do you make it where you're going to have people wanting to mow down those things for the meme? Then are they going to wind up banning anyone who does, claiming that that's a hate thing? Are they going to wind up make it where that's the one thing you can't blow up in the game, which is going to tick everyone else off? Like, well, why are you making everything except this destructible? To me, if they do that, I think they're looking for an excuse to blame for the thing failing. Sadly to say, most movies on Amazon are not free. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, I get a lot free with my Prime account, but without that, yeah, I'm sure you're right. It might be on Pluto. I don't know if the movie is on Pluto, if that's available in your region, or Tubi. Tubi. Cherry's on YouTube. It is on YouTube, but it may be region locked. If you can't watch it from the link I've got, and you can't find it anywhere else, I am very sorry. Companies are expecting hundreds to take the day off just to play it, and expect to lose money because of it. They call it GTA flu. Really? Interesting. You know, honestly, GTA like frozen food, I see. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think I think it's gonna bomb. I think it's gonna bomb. You know, it's funny. Jennifer, welcome in. I hope you are having a good day. I hope you are having a good Friday. Welcome in, welcome in. You know, Alex, it's funny you mention that because I read somewhere that in Japan, I always do the Street Fighter thing and I don't know why. In Japan, apparently, there was a whole thing with Dragon Quest where years ago, like the old Famicom NES Dragon Quest games, people used to take days off of school and work. The schools, they basically got angry because kids wouldn't show up because they were all staying home to play the debut of Dragon Quest. Flash viewer, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are having a good night. You agree with me? Yeah, I just don't. I still don't trust that, though, being a rumor, and I haven't seen anything else on that. But I just, in general, I think it's one of those things. It's sort of like Star Wars Episode 1. It's been cooking too long. Star Wars Episode 1, it's been cooking too long. Yeah, so we'll see. So yeah, just a reminder, real quick, for anyone coming in, I always say the Street Fighter 3, third opening. Yeah, that makes sense. I still haven't played that. I've got it, and I've never played it. I'm doing good. Good to hear it. I've got the Street Fighter 3 on one of these collections, and I've never played it. A lot of people did take days off to play World of Warcraft whenever a new patch or expansion were to come out. I believe it, Luciano. I mean, I guess it's just like movies, too, when people would everyone would be taken off for Star Wars Episode 1, probably. Because I know that was hyped up to be a big thing. And then the Disney Star Wars, and then everyone wanted their day of work back. Just a reminder for everyone coming in, schedule for the next week. Let me just show it again real quick since we've got a few more people have joined us. We can't do the Lego stream on Friday. It turns out it's a full moon. So we'll be continuing Super Seducer, taking Monday off. Tuesday's going to be finishing, hopefully, Bat and Kaitos. Wednesday, more of the tier list. Thursday, we're going to do another Scooby-Doo point and click. We're going to do classic Creep Capers on Game Boy Color. Friday, Super Seducer. And as far as the Monday thing goes with the, I'm going to be working on my, my Lucid thingy. Like I said, I did kind of hit a hiccup. They say they want people who already have or can have live 2D models by July 2026. That ain't happening for me, but I can make it clear to them that I can commission one immediately if they wind up selecting me. So hopefully that'll be enough. If it's not, then it's still going to be the best video I've ever put out. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm happy to show it to all of y'all. And I haven't even started recording it, but I just know this is going to be, this is the big one. I should just graduate after posting it. Because I can't top it. It's written too well. I know that sounds like I'm lavishing myself with praise, but it's just one of those things that I feel really strongly about. You know, sometimes you just feel really, really strongly about it. Like, wow, this is nice. No graduate. No, I don't mean it, Jennifer. You know that. Never graduating. Never graduating. The truth is, if I hate to say this is going to sound really dark, and it's not intended to be, but the truth is, if I ever disappear one day, it's probably because I died and no one noticed. No one's like there to post the thing saying, hey, he's not coming back. So I hate saying that. I know that's dark, y'all. But, yeah. Why are my eyes closing again? Wait a second. All I'm doing is raising my eyebrows. Okay, now it's working. I'm getting such weird things. I thought I'd fixed it with my camera. That's something I gotta work on. Yeah, sorry for being dark there. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay, chat. Anything else news-wise to point out? I did already make mention that Retrobit, if you're interested in some retro titles, before we start the movie, they have announced pre-orders of Arcus Odyssey on Genesis and Psycho Dream on Super Nintendo. You can pre-order those from Limited Run Games as well as from Castlemania Games. I recommend Castlemania if you're going to get both because they offer free shipping if you meet a certain price threshold. Limited Run does not, which I did not realize it applied to their pre-orders until just now. If I knew that, I would have been pre-ordering from Castlemania for I can't say for years, but I could say for a couple years. Or maybe for a year. God, when did I start buying? When did I start? Because I was always, when it comes to these companies doing these pre-orders, where you pre-order things and you have to wait like 6 to 9 months to get it, I never was willing to do it until it must have been just within 2 years. I want to say the first one I did was Gaiaris. It was Gaiaris. It was Gaiaris. Sega Genesis Retrobit Gaiaris, because it came with the t-shirt that explains how to pronounce it. I've never worn the t-shirt either. Well, Maddie, don't say that. I'm sure someone could. Oh, no. But more than that, Agnes, what it would be, let me explain it differently. There wouldn't be anyone who knows I am a VTuber or who would know how to get into my accounts. So there wouldn't be anyone to log into my Twitter or into my YouTube to say anything, at least not currently. And that's another reason it'd be nice to, I'll be honest, that's another reason it'd be nice to join a corpo, because at least if something ever does happen, you've got a company that can step in and let people know. Because I don't want to ever be a disappearing act, just like I don't want any of you to ever be a disappearing act on me. Because I do get, the truth is, I do get concerned when people, when chatters who are regulars or semi-regulars, regulars, semi-regulars, when they disappear, sometimes I do worry. In fact, there was someone, there is someone, I'm not going to say who, there is someone who, I knew that they were okay, who I don't see much anymore, but there was someone who, another streamer who they used to appear in their chats all the time, asked me about him, asked me if I knew anything or if I'd heard from him, and I let him know, yeah, they're fine. They've just, moved on to other things. So yeah, that was, understood. Still sad. No, I appreciate it. I said my apologies for getting dark. Maybe you could start a corpo. We'll talk about that once I win when I win the lottery, Greg. We'll talk about that about the same time I win the lottery. I'm not gonna say anything, but there will be signs. The moment the back library becomes the name of a corpo, there will be signs. Oh boy, what I miss here? You are like Ric Flair, you'll never retire. Yeah. Well, I'd like to say that. I mean, that's the funny thing. Ric Flair, he does his last match, says he'll never retire, does his last match, and then after he does his last match, he still keeps showing up everywhere. In fact, it reminds me, boy, you want to talk about a pro wrestling thing. Lucky numbers are 67676767. Trust, yeah. I'll go tell them that at my local grocery store. We'll see how excuse me, sir, we can't print this. We can't assign a lottery. You've got to pick up more numbers, sir. It won't work this way, sir. It doesn't. No. You just filling out more of them isn't going to help. Oh my gosh. No, that reminded me. I don't know why it reminded me. 6 9. Just alternate between them. Okay, 6 9, or 6 9 7 6 7 6 9 7 9. I guess, yeah. I don't know if they go up. Don't they usually only go up to 60? I don't know. Let me look at my current. I do have I'll admit I bought a lotto ticket today. I'll admit it. Okay, there. Fine. I did it. I threw my money away. Okay? I say I threw my money away, but I'm hoping that this is the one. This is the one. This is the run, chat. Sir Powerball has banned you. Add him to the list. Oh, I was going to say on the retirement thing. I always thought it was funny. The late Rowdy Piper, wrestler turned actor turned wrestler turned actor. He used to say that he thought it was a good idea to retire from wrestling every few years and then come back again. Give the people time to miss you and then come back. So he'd like retire from WWF at the time then like 2 years later, make his big comeback, retire again, make a big comeback. And it always worked. It always worked. He'd only come back for like a year also. He wouldn't like come back for huge periods. He'd like come out of retirement and I'm back again. I'll get Powerball numbers 007. Yeah, that one's not gonna work either. Yeah, I stopped doing the Powerball. I started picking one of the other ones. I'm hoping the odds are slightly more in my favor, which they're not. It's basically I instead of being struck by lightning 5 times, I'll only be struck 4 times if I win. Oh, goodness. Okay, you know what? We should talk about the movie. We should talk about the movie. Tonight's movie night. Wow, 40 minutes already. We should go ahead and talk about the movie. So tonight we're watching a movie called Cherry 2000. It's from either 1986 or 1987. Stars Melanie Griffith. Features Tim Thomerson as a villain. Tim Thomerson was the star of Trancers. And he is fantastic in this. The character is phenomenal. This is a movie that is shockingly relevant for today. It paints a vision. I'm moving my webcam a little. It paints a vision of a dystopian future that's kind of where we are. I don't know if it's supposed to be after nuclear war or what. Okay, that I don't really know, except for I think so, because there is like a forbidden zone type of thing. Sort of like you get in Planet of the Apes and whatnot. But it paints a future of people and robotic companions, of consent to the nth degree. And this isn't me saying, oh, you shouldn't, consent is stupid, but it's to the point of going to singles bars and having to have a lawyer present to negotiate the terms of your one-night stands. Of sort of an online dating before the internet was a thing. Not even an online dating. Of a Tinder before the internet was a thing, and even with a splash of OnlyFans before it was a thing, of a breakdown in manufacturing where nothing is made anymore. In fact, there's even a line in the movie about something being made back when Detroit used to care, taking a shot at like the auto industry. It's really gonna hurt everyone's lives. So when I say a dystopian future, though, it doesn't paint like it's not painting an image of like a huge, like a fascism or anything like a 1984. It's not that type. It's not that type. And it's also not the type of dystopian future where everyone's like living in filth, fighting for survival. It's not like that. There's a lot of recycling to it. Everything is clean and polished, but falling apart. It's a future where no one knows how to build anything anymore. So that sort of a thing, sort of like where we are now. If the internet were to be wiped out now, and nuclear fallout happened, something, would anyone know how to build anything? We could rebuild buildings, but does anyone know how an engine works? Does anyone know how? I don't. I'll admit it. And I condemn myself. I don't know how any of these things work. So it's really it is a shock. It's a sci-fi comedy action thing that is insanely relevant to today. I'm a tradesman. Nice. Then you're the backbone. You are the backbone. Tradesmen are the backbone of, I'll say this right now. If you are someone and you're young enough to do it, and you don't know what to do, or you've been to college and it hasn't panned out for you, learn a trade. Find a trade. I understand, Greg, but you know what I mean. Okay, chat. Let me pull the thing up and let's go ahead and head over to the movie watching room thing and get started on this door transition. And hydration break. If you got a drink, take a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate. For those of you new to the channel, the link is already posted for the movie. That is the link that I am using to watch it. It is the YouTube free with ads copy. I will not be watching it with ads. So if you need to catch up, right here, right next to me, bottom right hand of your screen, you'll notice the playback timer. That is going to be showing the timer of the YouTube copy so that you can sync up or be close to synced up. The screen behind me will be showing a distorted version of the movie. I'm trying something new with it. In this case, instead of being all fuzzy and VHS-y, tonight's is going to look more like full motion video on a Sega CD, but worse. And that is there purely for the purpose of you syncing up. I'm going to also open a separate thing here just so that I want to make sure I can monitor if I go offline. If the stream does go offline, if it gets killed, please, someone in chat tell me YouTube has done a takedown because I may not see it immediately. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. It has been an issue before, but I'm hoping the new distorted version will work better for that. There will be no sound from the movie on my end, so you'll have to listen to sound from your own copy. So who is ready to start this thing? One's in chat if you're ready, while I switch over the mouse and get ready. We got a 1. Anyone else ready? Anyone? 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 I'm going to take another hydration break. If you got to drink, take a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate. They're still cooking the popcorn. I hope so. Everyone left the moment I said movie starting. Everyone goes, well, bye. Anyone what? Oh, no, no worries, Lucian. Just making sure people are ready to watch the movie. That's all. Making sure if everyone's ready. One's in chat. Welcome back, Judd. We're going to start the movie now, everyone. So twin opinions there. All right, here we go. We are going to be starting the movie now in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, that's a little off on my screen. I'm going to move it. Oh, well, I'll leave it. It's a little off, but that's okay. Orion Pictures. Man, you don't see much of that. Well, MGM bought Orion some time ago. I don't remember who did the music to this. It almost sounds like Jerry Goldsmith at first glance, but I don't know if it was. Ben Johnson was a big grab, really. He was an older star at the time, but yeah, it's just a silhouette. It say so. You know, I like this filter. I might use this for some other stuff because it's got an LED look to it. It's an interesting opening to set things up. Yeah, because loving the filter. Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully YouTube loves it too. I missed who did the music. I'll have to check at the end. Yeah, see, everything, even though it's supposed to be nothing looks run down, if you notice. Oh. I mean, so far, the future looks awesome. Oh, USA, USA, USA. Look like a retro game. Yeah, it does. It does. Oh, she just took his meal. Yes. Asked her a question. She just took his meal away. Well, that escalated. I guess that's what she meant by dessert. You're going to have a mess. This is what I meant. No, this is not. Oh my gosh, this is not twin opinion. No, you're going to have a mess. No, someone's going to have to clean that up. No. I want some of that dessert. Yeah, but there's so much of a mess. You're going to have to, no. Oh, someone think of the floor. How's this PG-13? It is. Oh, hello. You know, that same thing happened on my last date. Exact same thing. I kid you not. Ask me why I don't date much anymore. This is why. Through Aftermath, they gave you they know we gave you the Powerball numbers. Oh dear. You'd think androids would be waterproof. You would think so. Oh. Oof. F indeed. Your chip. Took a lot of water. What the hell were you doing? It was the dishwasher. So that's all of her on that little disc. That's her memory and her vocal patterns and everything on that mini CD. Don't hold the CD like... This is before CDs were really common. They didn't know any better. Ooh, 2017. I didn't know that. No, 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 no. Disk drive and pelvic roll? I recommend our swimming model. Yeah, you'll ruin the data. I know, Luciano. She's not going to be able to speak anymore. So he said that not even the best tracker can find you another cherry. So that's the model, apparently. Salvage and recycling. That's what everything's based on. No one builds anything anymore. Everything's recycling. Lurking. Thank you for lurking, Judd. That's where the dystopian starts really kicking in. Nothing is being built. The what? Have all the drinks. Pay. All you got to do is some paperwork. Think about that. You're going to a bar and glue for the win. Yeah. But that line right there, all you got to do is some paperwork. And there we go. There's your Fansley or whatever. No tongue. Is that Steve? Yeah. Ew. I'm drinking. Wow. Is this how people react if you don't have a Tinder chat? I've never had a Tinder. What does that mean? She's not getting paid? No, I think it just means to like show yourself in action or something. Yep, Lawrence Fishburne. Yep, there you go. There's the future of dating, chat. Welcome to hell. It would solve a lot of problems. In the same breath, I can't deny that, Luciano. It takes all the romance away, but yeah. I'm sorry, there's just something creepy with having her dead robot body in the bed with you. Hopeless romantic. Actually, that's kind of true to an opinion. Well, there we go. There's a tracker named Johnson in Glory Hole, and she's going to take him into Zone 7 to get another cherry. When I say it like that, it sounds bad. Let me see. It's a one-night stand. There's nothing romantic. True, Luciano. So I can't disagree. I agree. See, I'm not into one-night stands. It's not my thing. It's never been. Yep, that's a place. Just write romance into the contract. Can't we just get... We've already got it. It's called a marriage certificate. Isn't that the contract enough? You look at this and it really is kind of Fallout before Fallout. I mean, the Western motif and everything here. It really is such a square. Yeah. Seriously. Tell me, I am laying odds right now that Fallout was at least somewhat. Part of Fallout had to be inspired by this movie. Good idea. I'll put a cuddling clause when I get married. Yes. Put all the clauses into your marriage contract. Wait. She's got a cat in a water jug. All these CRTs make me happy. Yeah. Oh. Why is the cat in the water jug? Who the F was the prop master? I think it's amazing. I mean, the bottom's probably just cut out and you never had a cat before. I never had a cat in a water bottle. Is that how they come? You just get them at Walmart and they're just in water bottles like that, right next to the fish they used to sell. How sad. Just putting it out there because cats are a liquid. Are they? You have no idea where they get in when you leave them alone. I've heard that. I've seen the little videos. Oh my gosh, I just noticed the Pac-Man above his bed. The Pac-Man light or whatever it was with the hole busted in it. I want one of those. So psychedelic listening to the movie and watching it on your duds. Don't watch it on my screen. I know. I'm going to have to use this filter for other things, especially during karaoke's. I'm going to have to use this more for find something. Really? Boy, what a chauvinist. Six-fingered Jake. Ha ha. Nope. Jeez. So spend all that money. He's in love with her, but he won't go in to get her himself. Maybe that's sort of the beginning of him recognizing it just as a thing now that I'm thinking about this. Because if it was a real person to him, would he ever deny, going in there to help him to help? You'd assume if it was actually, let's say, his wife who had been kidnapped, that it'd be the opposite. No, I'm going with you. Oh. They do things different in Anaheim, apparently. Nick Gamer, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you are having a good Friday. We're watching Cherry 2000. If you want to join in, the playback time is listed at the bottom of the screen of where we are, and there is a link pinned to the video on YouTube. And a crawler. What's a crawler? Is this something for the movie, or is this something, or is it going to be a donut? Oh, yeah, it is. It's rum and a crawler. It's rum and a donut. That's an interesting mix. Do you eat the donut? I guess I cut that. Yay, donuts. Now I need a crawler. Yeah, I want a crawler too. I love crawlers. Those are what I used to get. They're always like eggy inside when I used to get them from Dunkin' Donuts. Showing it like it's a secret. Well, wait until you see the update. Cherry 2001. Oh, I like that. That what you do, chat? Play Twister? Revert to your animal natures in the process? Ah. Jake Chin, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you are having a good night. We are watching Cherry 2000. There's a link pinned for the YouTube version of the video. I can't play it here, obviously, for copyright reasons. But if you want to join in, there is a playback timer at the bottom of the screen. Keep off the grass. Man, I love all these little things. It does feel very Fallout-ish. Ooh. Hello. And a link for... Yes, thank you, Luciano. There is a link to the movie in the YouTube pinned comment. I thought I said that. I guess I didn't. My brain ain't braining. My Switch member expires Sunday. Today's my final day. Well, enjoy your Switch membership. Good luck with that. I don't have a Switch, so I don't know how that works. Knight Rider in color. It's okay. It means the world to me. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we've got someone who we do streams with a lot, Lawnmower Girl. I know she absolutely loves her Switch too. Really? I'm going to try that. Drive at night by feel. That doesn't sound smart to me. I hate when people drive like that. Yeah, with the lights off. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ha! Love that. He's got his helmet. Oh joy. Well, so it makes you wonder. So if he's from Anaheim and this is now the outskirts leading to Zone 7, does that mean the rest of the US is wiped out and California is all that remains? Which is the opposite of what you'd expect, really. Because they always talk about, California would sink into the ocean if there was an earthquake, like Superman the movie. I love it's real mature part. Oh, yeah, now we're feeling 80s. Might as well play Cat Mario. Well, enjoy yourself. I know Luciano's mentioned I should play that on here sometime, but not too mature. PG-13. That's right. PG-13. Ooh, that's a cool looking shot. Just pick every desert set they could. Yeah. I never really made that connection before with Anaheim. That it's like everywhere else got knocked out. That is so interesting. I do need to play Cat Mario someday. So it's past Vegas City. Read a book. You could have told him you'll need to bring a book with you. Don't go walking around, proceeds to go walk around. Oh, no, he's sitting down. Never mind. She was an interesting casting choice, too. And I say that because her voice is always, it's not like a strong boom. She's got such a, how would I put it? More of a mousy voice always. So it kind of feels like it doesn't fit for the character. Yeah, it feels like it doesn't fit for the character. And yet it works. She still does a bang up job with it. Ew! Bro! Okay. That's yeah, wow. Going through all the memories of Cherry and it's just that. I remember how she used to say faster, faster to me. That is such a cool location to shoot at. Yeah, some really good shots in this movie. The locations, legitimate. Oh, what cool locations they had to work with. Some of these just gravel pits or whatever. Oh, geez. Even the way they're dressed, it feels like stuff I've seen in Fallout New Vegas with some of the gangs and the groups. Oh. Wow, they just killed that guy. Oh my gosh. Yowzers. You know what? I'm going to get a hydration break with that too. If you got to drink, take a drink, hydrate or dehydrate. It really elevates it though. The locations that they shot at, to me, it's so much better than what we do now with just CG and everything. It's so perfect. You know, that's a good point. Now, all these people are going to be all the Zoomers now probably don't understand what the red dots were in old photos. They probably thought everyone had demons in them. Just needed to tell them, yeah, back in the 80s, everyone had demons in them. We had special demon powers. They had special demon powers throughout the 80s and the 90s. You could see it in camera photos. It's craning things. Lifting. Lester says, be yourself. We were demons. I love that. So that Lester, they just kill a guy, and then suddenly they're painting graffiti that says, be yourself. Oh my gosh, Tim Thomerson is such a gem. Welcome back, Judd. Oh, I love those outfits while they're carrying rocket launchers. Sky Ranch rules. I am. Nope. Nope. Uh-uh. So they lift him up just so they can shoot a rocket at it? That's kind of badass, y'all. That's kind of awesome. Oh, is that it? Oh, she's got the RPG. The A-Team. Jeez. Yo. Okay. Hey, boss, she just blew up a mountain. Fun. I know. It looks like it would have been so fun to shoot, but it probably would have been so tedious. You know the stunt people had to be loving it, or the C-Team. I miss movies like that. Yeah, all of this would be CG now. That are just fun. Yep, fun. And like I said, and also such a relevant idea. It's shocking that it's relevant. I bet people in the 80s never would have thought that we'd be seeing things like robot women today. And the AI stuff and whatnot. Okay. Oh my gosh, yo. Oh, I love the stunts. Oh, I love the stunts. Swallowed my gum. Oh, that's a great line. Swallowed her gum, time to kick ass. Yeah, I swallowed my gum. There's a line for Duke Nukem. I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, but I swallowed my bubblegum. Oh, good, car wash. They live, yep. They live with Roddy Piper, yep, the same line. I read somewhere that they didn't get along very well. In reality, that they really clashed as actors, which is interesting. Because I don't see why anyone would be clashing on a movie like this. Whee! Oh man, that'd be so fun. Or not. Maybe it would suck. Never mind. All fun until you hit the glass bottles. Shit. Oh. Yeah, Ben Johnson was a big name in Westerns. The one who's there playing the older man. In fact, I don't know if I've ever really seen him in anything that wasn't a Western. In a sense, this qualifies as a Western. You know, certain facets of it. Yeah. Drugs and bars. I love all the toaster oven boxes right there. I love this. It's like an ad for toaster ovens. Baked potato or baked rattler. Yum, yum. Now, see, I've heard snake is actually tasty, so I don't know. Oh, missing fingers. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Same thing, kinda, sorta, maybe. Hmm. Yep. And here we are now with all the headlines about sex robots and reality. What a world. Clanker. Clanker 2000? Gen Z telling their parents they love Chat GBT. Oh, yeah. Yep. True. Fair. I can see it in you. You're a dreamer. That's why you like those sex robots. That's just such an odd conversation. I understand. I once loved the clankers too. But now I've got the toaster oven. Clankers couldn't make toast. Man. Dreamer. Yeah, Dreamer. I don't need them. I've got VTubers. I live in the world of VTubers. We've moved on past the bots. Now we just got the 2D anime women and men. Hey. Man, oh man. That's enough toaster ovens for a lifetime. Ooh, is that an old, that's an old billboard, I think. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, because I think I saw a cigarette on it even. I mean, like a giant drawn cigarette, not just a single cigarette. And that's interesting too, because you can hear the hum of the electrical. So the electricity, that's one thing that's interesting, is that the electricity is still flowing. Despite everything being, you know, kind of wiped out, electricity is still flowing. What happens when it finally fails? Whatever's left of the grid. And is Anaheim even equipped to deal with it? Are they generating their own power? Or are they just living off of what's left of the grid? Maybe they swapped to nuclear. I don't think it's solar. I'll say that. It's magic realism. Yeah. But it's such a... I almost feel like they showed those power lines to kind of make that point. Maybe it's just me, but I kind of feel like they showed those still humming to kind of make the point about that. About it still flowing. Oh, Sky Ranch. Uh-oh. Oh, they changed his clothes. Oh, dear. Curious, in your opinion, is this movie would work now? I don't think it would be as good now. I think it's relevant now. So I think, do I think it could be made now and updated a bit where it would be even more relevant? Sure. But I don't think it'd be as good. Ginger. Huh. Well, that's got Yandere written all over it. Hey-oh. Oh. God, she's psychotic. Wow. What the? You're not the toxic positive. Definitely toxic positivity. Honestly, I don't think the movie could be made now, though, because I think the bar scene people would have thrown a fit about. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wow. I'm looking at the shake. It's also random. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Ow. Oh, dear. Um. Oh, dear. Don't give one grenade. What? Oh, my gosh. The movie is so silly with the wardrobe choices. Yeah. And yet so much of this, it feels like I said earlier, like Fallout now. Because you look at Fallout, a lot of the way that it was handled with the different groups in like New Vegas. It really is like Fallout. Yeah. That's right. Oh my gosh, he is. He's like one of these positivity speakers. A psychotic version. Huh. He'd be CEO of Microsoft. Yeah. Yo. Oh, golf. Oh boy. So basically, anyone who goes to recover any items that are like from the old world is regarded as a tracker. That's wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh balls. Oh my God, this is aw. This really is so disturbing. Oh my gosh. Don't tear. God, I think I would have just torn it up. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. This is so dark. Because his character is so happy-go-lucky and oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. All because he was trying to get some batteries. All because he went into Zone 7 and got some dry cell batteries. Bullseye indeed. And then they play the hokey pokey afterwards. They're psychotic, all of them. Completely insane. Rapport. Don't impose your values. I'm listening, but you're insane. Okay. Gotcha. Wow. Do they leave the lights on all night? I guess so. I do love the Sky Ranch sign. Boom. Wow. Glass jaw. He went down too easy. Good. Is she real? Apparently. Unless he's just talking to himself. Oh, geez. Oof. Making movies from the 90s makes no sense. I give you an example. If they might do a Demolition Man too. Really, I hadn't heard that. Interesting. I hope they don't. I think that'd be a bad decision. I don't think that's the type of movie you can do a follow-up to. So yeah, I agree. So she's got the memory thing now. Oh, is that with the bees? Oh, they must have they must be beekeepers in there. That's interesting. So that's very interesting. So the Sky Ranch makes their own honey. In addition to, in between, you know, killing people and everything else. Psychotic, but sweet. Not the bees! Oh my gosh. He's gonna be sorry, indeed. Tim Thomerson really does a great job on this thing. I think he just really, really sells that role of Lester. Uh-oh. Hooray, sandwiches! Talk about a buzzkill, but-um-bum. Well, I mean, toasters are awesome. It's interesting. So he really does believe he's in love with that machine. And yet, originally, he wasn't willing to go. Again, like I said, he wasn't originally willing to join and didn't want to join in the search for it. Be yourselves. Oh, wow, she's letting him drive. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's what you get. Great job. Oh, boo. Aw. Dude, watch those hands. Don't you need to sign some legal forms? She's watching him all right. This is a legal nightmare. You know, and I hate to be that guy, but when's the last time either of them took a shower? I hate to be that guy. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Of course. Oh, dear. How sad. And then he just forgets about her immediately. Well, she probably couldn't. Mm-hmm. Oh, good night, Judd. Thanks for stopping by. What, that's his concern? Yep, pretty much. He got the chip back. He doesn't care anymore. That's something I don't understand is how is he such a good shot? After he's been, just, living in Anaheim. How's he such a good shot? When he was afraid to go to begin with. Being able to hit their headlights so easily. Oh. Well. Smooth move. We're going to get your clanker. Come on down to Clanker City. It's so random. It's so great. No fishing, and all it is like just a little oasis. Last chance brothel and gas. Chat, that is amazing. I don't know how to react to that. That is amazing. So many little things. So should we get gas first or... Are there fish in there? It's just a come and go. Oh my gosh, Luciano. Oh, you won the night. You win. I concede. All right, who's going to come in behind him? Oh my, indeed. Indeed, Jennifer. Well, that was random. That was a line of dialogue. The border wars? Again, this is sounding more and more like a Fallout thing. I mean, all she got was one little black mark on her face. So he's working on the car and she's working on the plane. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I would get them both running. Could he stop being so negative? Seriously, does he say anything positive in this movie? Huh? Huh? You know, I can't help wondering if something like this wasn't ad-libbed. Because it almost it feels like that felt ad-libbed for some reason. Like, can you go in there and just talk about life and death a bit? Yep. Yes, they do. They got the plane working. Get the mac and cheese. Matt, would you rather be in this future, the Terminator future, or Mad Max? Honestly, I'm leaning towards this future. This future feels less awful. I can deal with a Lester. Uh-oh. Oh, man, shot in the back. Oh, he deserved better than that. Wow. After everything he'd been through, just shot in the back. Yeah, that's the only thing with her delivering like that, because it didn't even sound like she was yelling that. He never would have heard that over the, welcome in, Shenshama. Welcome in. We are watching Cherry 2000. If you'd like to watch along, the link is pinned in the comments. And the back times at the bottom of the screen. It's only got about 20 minutes left, but welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, the way that she was yelling, chat, There's no way he would have heard her over the plane. Oh, darn it. Maybe while she's flying the plane wasn't the best time to tell her. I mean, there isn't a good time, but, you know. Well, I guess maybe. I don't know. Yep. That's true. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. That escalated. Oh, my gosh. Well, hell, chat. Yeah, psychotic. You need to work on your personality. Whew. Fair enough. Fair point. Oof. Oh, I love that. It looks like it's all buried under the... Oh, man. I love that. So it is Vegas. It's Vegas, chat, or what's left of it, buried under the sand. I'm looking at how fuzzy that is. It's probably a lot of model work. And that's interesting with the sets, how they did that. So they must have just built like tops and stuff. Had them sticking out of the sand. I wonder if they got actual New Vegas, I mean Old Vegas. Yeah. I'm wondering if they got if they didn't even build this for the movie, I wonder if they got these things from like those old yards where they store a lot of the old Vegas things from the buildings that have been torn down. I wonder if that even back then was something that they were using, getting a lot of the old bits and pieces and building a few things like the Aladdin's lamp back there. Because I think at that point, that hotel was still around. But this is supposed to be taking place in 2017, and it's kind of, that would be very shrewd. Again, it's supposed to be taking place in 2017, so obviously we're not quite there yet, but it's still so relevant. Oh, I love that. I love the little four-wheelers with the guns mounted on them. That's awesome. 2017 was much worse than this year. That's awesome. I can see it happening in 2017. Yeah. I love that. Remember, gentlemen, life is an adventure. So the whole thing is that in 2017, they would have been selling, I guess, these robots in Vegas. So maybe it was like an Android brothel, chat. Android brothel where, because of the expense, probably only they could afford, only like businesses like that could afford them, and only a few individuals could. Using a lock put, you would have thought she would have like bolt cutters or something, but maybe, I mean, obviously didn't have them on her. Ooh, they're in bags just like bodies. Look at them all. Oh, wow. It's downright creepy. And none of them working because there's no memory chips. Except the one he was mishandling and probably ruined. Hmm. Be friendly. I love. They're going to kill them. They're going to kill them and yet be friendly but firm. I think he is the best part of this. I think Tim Thomerson is. That was a cherry 1999. Be nice if they were labeled. Well, open it up. Apparently. Completely oblivious to anything that's happened. Doesn't even care that she's been offline or where she is or anything. Not even asking what the place is. Should just leave him there. She's a droid. I know. Damn clanker. And she's just all smiles. Pretty. Wow. Yeah. And she's just as bad. That's the thing. His ex who's with Tim Thomerson is just as bad practically because she's just oblivious. She just doesn't care. Oh, God. Well, there goes Tim Thomerson. Shit. Or not. Oh, wow. Still hanging around. Life is an adventure. What? Your kid? Wait, what? Oh, geez. Oh, dear. Cherry 2000. Faster. Yes. Is that your hand? Oh, no, indeed. She's completely oblivious to everything but him. And even then, save her, please. Yeah. She doesn't understand. In the end, she's... Yeah. No real love, just programming, just repeating the lines that are on that little disc. That's pretty much it. Her voice patterns, her basic memories, there's nothing there. Because you'll notice even when she was running through the warehouse, all she said, pretty, like she said when he first gave her the flowers at the beginning of the movie. A Pepsi. Yay, Pepsi for the win! Let's go, Pepsi! A Pepsi, poor thing! Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad for Cherry. I do feel bad. It's almost like abandoning an animal. I hate to say it like that, but it is. I mean, I was saying just a robot, but it is almost like abandoning a pet. Sequel could be Cherry 2000 traveling the desert for a Pepsi. You know, it's okay, Matt. I think she'll rebound. Yeah. She wouldn't even realize it. That's the thing. Oh, dear. Whee! Oh, dear. Oh! That'll do it. That'll do it. That's not psychotic. Pretty. Eyes on the wheel. Eyes on the sky, please. Please, you already wrecked a car like that. Yay! I want to see who did the music on this. I want to see who did the music. Okay, Harry Carey Jr. was Snappy Tom. I thought I recognized him. Lawrence Fishburne as Larry Fishburne. Wow. He offers them the red or the blue pill before they sign the paperwork. Well, he went for Cherry 2000 and came back with a superior model. Indeed. Came back with a redhead. True. 100%. Thought he wasn't interested in flesh and blood, but found out the machines are no substitute for reality. There are so many. That's the thing. That was fun. There are so many layers to this movie. For being let's be honest, for being a B movie, not super low budget, but a lower budget, because it was Orion. Orion was considered more of a low budget company. There are so many layers in this. That was quite good. Yeah. And unfortunately, the Kino sale is over. I'd tell y'all you could get the 2-disc Blu-ray right now for, I think it was on sale for like $10, but they run it a lot. I still haven't watched it is good pacing. It doesn't ever go slow. Now that's it. Oh, Megs. Yeah. Oh, Megs, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I changed the digital screen too. Welcome in. I hope you had a good Friday. It is good to see you. Yeah, well, even if you missed it, it's still worth seeing. Maybe not the watch along, but the movie for sure is worth seeing, Omegs. I think. Good Friday indeed. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Well, I'm not quite sure why I watched, but it was something all right. I love this movie. Nice show. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, there are a few parts of the movie I wish were expanded. I would have liked a little more explanation to maybe some of the Anaheim stuff. There really wasn't any explanation to the hiring of the tracker, except that guy in the repair shop or whatever, calling him up and saying, "Hey, I found a tracker who could get you a Cherry 2000." But that was it. Can't wait to see the insanity of it. Yeah. One thing to watch for. I mentioned a couple times Tim Thomerson, who starred in Trancers. It's Jack Death. He plays the heavy in this movie, and his part. I really think of all the actors, I think he sold it the best of everyone. He just really hammed it up. There's nothing like having a guy sending people to kill someone and then telling them, remember, be friendly but firm. It's okay. 86. Oh, I missed who did the music. Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up, chat. I wasn't even looking. That's the end of it. I wasn't even looking. Okay, let's go back in the library, and then I'm going to look that up, chat. Door transition. Okay, let me close this up, and let me switch my mouse back over. Let me look up who did the music for that, because I completely zonked out. I completely zoned that out. Who did the music for Cherry 2000? Okay, we'll just type the question. Oh, okay, well, that explains why it was decent. It was Basil Polidorus, the guy who did the music for Cherry 2000. Yeah, okay, I see it. Yeah, thank you, Luciano. Basil Polidorus, he's the guy who did, he did Conan the Barbarian, he did RoboCop, he did Lonesome Dove. Yeah, okay. And he also, unfortunately, did Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles, which he no offense, but he just phoned it in. If you've ever heard the Hunt for, he did Red October too? Oh, wow. Then what the hell happened to the third Crocodile Dundee? Because that one, I swear, he must have written it in a day, just said, just use this. Because it is not a good soundtrack. The original Crocodile Dundees were great. I don't know who did them, but they were great. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So that was Cherry 2000, chat. I hope you enjoyed it. I really liked that movie. It was fun seeing it again. It's one that I still need to watch the new Blu-ray. I've been sitting on it for a while. It's one of those things I picked up on DVD when I was younger as a blind buy. And it's amazing I even picked it up because the cover on the DVD was awful. The cover art on the DVD was just like a still photo of Meg Ryan holding a gun. Not even like an artist rendering. It was just like a publicity photo from the movie. MGM did not care about that cover. But it just sounded interesting, so I pulled the trigger, and glad I did. A lot of fun there. Wow, it's still early, but we'll just have a shorter stream tonight. Let's run over the schedule real quick. Again, because reasons. Coming up this week, I'm taking off Monday. I'll talk about that in a minute. Again, Tuesday, Bat and Kaitos. It might be the end of the grind. The grinding is finally coming to a close. I think we are going to finish it on Tuesday. My goal is to finish on Tuesday. Even if it has to be a 10-hour stream, I'd like to finish it on Tuesday. Wednesday night, we will be doing more of the NES tier list. Thursday, we will be doing Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers on Game Boy Color. Because I got through Scooby-Doo Mystery so quickly, I decided to do the other point-and-click Scooby, or semi-point-and-click Scooby-Doo this next week, so there we go. And Friday, chat. Don't worry, Omegs, then we get to start grinding Phantasy Star. Once Bat and Kaitos is done, we'll pick up the next grind project, which is Phantasy Star. Yay, Phantasy Star. And then on... oh, which thumbnail is it? It's this one. And then on Friday, chat, we're going to have to wait on the Lego stream because it turns out it's the full moon. So we're going to be doing some more Super Seducer. Yeah. Yeah, Pog for both. Pog for Phantasy Star and Pog for Super Seducer. I didn't even realize it was the full moon. So yeah, so we got that. And then the week after, we'll do the Lego thing. We'll do the Lego Evil Dead. Something else to mention. Yeah, and Monday, chat, I'm taking Monday off because I am going to go full bore working on an audition thingy. And it's one of those things I'm still not going to hold back. Unfortunately, I did see that the audition stuff, which I didn't notice before, they want people who already have a 2D model or can have one by July 2026. I obviously won't, but it's something where I'll make it clear to them that, hey, if you pick me, I will commission this immediately, which is, I'm sure I could get done pretty quickly. I can find friends. I have friends somewhere. But we'll see. In any case, I'm looking forward to cutting that video together. I really think this is going to be the best hype video I've done. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I really do. Professional must. I mean, maybe not professional, but I'm still winging it. I mean, they may say no PNG tubers, understandable, because they want someone with a model. They say they want live 2D. I'm 3D. Even though I still contend, I think my 2D model, I think my 3D model does pass as 2D. I've always, I geared this thing to try to be 2D with my setup, so I think it's passable, at least temporarily. And regardless, I'll get the cash. I'll find the cash to get a 2D model if I need to. But that said, it's also sort of a pro streamer arc. Yeah, I'm trying. That said, even if it doesn't pan out and I don't get picked, I'm going to look at the end of this year at least commissioning a 2D model. I am going to go ahead and work on commissioning one at least by the end of this year. So it's just a case of, doing it sooner rather than later. So either way, that's going to be coming. And also, I do have the Fumi Kokia model, the model Fumi did for me. The two models, the regular and the Chibi. I'm going to probably be debuting those in June. Because there were some issues before and it kind of didn't hit there were some glitches with it that I failed to catch. I want to save it for some sort of an anniversary, so I figure I'm going to save it for the monetization anniversary. I got monetized in June before, so we'll debut the other model in June. And then I'll kind of bounce back and forth thank you for stopping in, Ruka. We're actually wrapping up just now. We just finished up. I hope you've had a wonderful Friday. Good to see you. You have a great day as well. And chat, if you have not subscribed to Ruka Erica, there's the channel. Be sure to show Ruka some love. Give her a subscribe. Give him a subscribe. Do all the things. Click subscribe. Click the like. Do the things. Have the fun. Win that game as well. I don't know. I'm just winging it. But yeah, I figured June will be good for the Fumi for the Fumi Modio. It's not model anymore, it's a Modio. It comes with its own audio. Modified model audio. Oh man, it's Friday. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And I'll bounce back and forth between it and this model, because I do still love this model. TGIF, indeed. So yeah, so that's the outlook for the rest of the week. And when I will say again, when I do, unless there's some sort of an NDA, unless there's some sort of an NDA thing when I read through the submission thing for this audition, I'm going to show y'all the audition video, because just so you guys could say, wow, no wonder he doesn't get hired. He's never going to get with anyone like this. Oh man, I see why. Oh yeah. Indie for life, yeah. Wow. Oh goodness, is there anything else to mention? Anything else to mention before we wrap up? Oh, no, I can't think of anything. I already said the GTA 6. We talked earlier about the GTA 6 thing. GTA 6, for those of you who don't know, I guess someone had been putting out AI-generated fake screenshots that were supposed to be leaked images of GTA 6, and I guess got threatened to be sued, so they issued an apology, but I don't know if GTA 6 is actually coming at this point. Let's see who we could do a raid into, chat. Let's go ahead and do a raid. Who is on? I know Rhea was going on tonight. And the Shy Siren was doing a collab. Okay, we got Rhea is doing a 3D model thing. Oh, okay. Evie is on. Pythea is on. Oh, wow. Pythea Areopolid. She doesn't stream very often. I haven't seen her in forever and a day. Mayfaye is doing birthday week something. Plum Rose is on. We haven't rated her in forever. Shireen Shurin. Okay, I gotta look up who this person is. Hold on. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Shireen Renee Reen. I don't know who this is. Maybe we'll read into someone new tonight. Maybe we'll raid into someone new. Maybe we will raid into someone new. Let me... Oh, let me see. Or Shy, you rarely have the opportunity to raid her. Let me see where she is on my list, because I didn't see her coming up. Let me keep going. Let me see. Serenity, Cosmica, Lycan. Oh, there she is, Siren. I think we raided into her last Friday, didn't we, when she was doing the, maybe we didn't. I know she was doing her collab. No, we didn't. That's what it was. First up, let me finish looking. Catherine Seraph. You know, yeah. And Nissa. Nissa is, oh, I don't know what to do here. Okay, chat. Let me end the poll. Let me end the poll. We don't get to raid Nissa very often either. All right. We don't get to raid Nissa. We don't get to raid. Too many options. Yeah, Nissa's on, and we love Nissa, and she's doing karaoke. And Siren's on, and she's doing Elden Ring. You know what? I'm going to... Okay, I've raided Siren probably more than Nissa. Maybe we'll do Nissa tonight. Darn, there's so many people. Everyone is on. Including people I've never raided who I'd like to raid, but there's too many people who you know what? Yeah, we're going to raid. Let me see how many people are watching Nissa right now. I'm going to make a decision based on who's watching what. Just a sec, chat. I'm going to look between there and Shy Siren, and I'm going to judge it that way. 9 and 2, and Shy's probably got a big crowd. Shy, you know, I love the Shy Siren. I've said before, I think the Shy Siren, our good friend the Shy Siren, I always say that phrase, but I'm going to keep saying it. She's forced to be reckoned with. 13 watching, okay. You know what, I'm going to give Nissa, Nissa's doing a karaoke. Karaoke's hard. I'm going to raid Nissa with a karaoke stream. I'm going to raid Nissa with a karaoke stream just because karaoke is one of those things where she's got a good crowd watching her right now, which is nice. But karaoke is one of those things where I'll tell you, and this isn't me trying to get like, woe is me, but that's one of those things where if you look down at the watch counter and you don't see a bigger number, it hits you more because you wonder if it's you, when usually it isn't. So we're gonna raid into Nissa because karaoke is hard unless you're a pro. There are some people, you know, there are streamers I know who their life's blood is singing, and they sing. So they do so many singing streams. In fact, someone we know, Luciano, Eva Daimoni, her life's blood is singing. So for her, it's just, you know, sort of an automatic. Yeah, we're gonna raid Nissa. Message is going to be AI generated back library raid because of the movie. There we go. AI generate, or should it be no. Okay, the back library raid with all the clankers. I should have put with all the sex bots. No sandwich for him, then back library raid. Yeah. Clanker 2000 raid. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take part of that. I'm going to take part of that twin opinion. Clanker 2000 back library raid. Oh my gosh. And you know, really, Cherry was kind of the definition when you think about it. The limitations of it all. It was just, yeah. But without that memory chip, it's like slamming an octopus. Oh my gosh, that was so awful. That Tim Thomerson was so awful. I love it. Okay, chat, we're going to do a raid into Nissa. We love Nissa. Thank you, everyone who watched tonight. Thank you, Omegs, and thank you, Ruka, for stopping by, and thank you, Twin Opinion, and Alex, and Luciano, and Greg, and I said Twin Opinion, right? I'm saying it again, and wait, was that? Let's raid Rhea. She's doing a 3D debut, or shot. There's too many, Luciano, I know! Always need fake ice cream. Oh, gosh. I miss Harry. And Shin Shama. And, ooh, who else was here? There were some, and I know Judd was here. And, oh my gosh. And Jennifer. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot Jennifer. Oh my gosh, almost forgot Jennifer. That is a crime in these parts. Anyone else who stopped by tonight, thank you for stopping by. Lurkers, thank you for your lurking. VOD watchers, thank you for watching the VOD. It's all right, no worries. No, it's not all right. It's not all right. It's not all right. I'm gonna have to graduate if it happens. I'm gonna have to graduate. It's in the rules. Why do I keep bringing up graduation tonight? What's wrong with me? Is it a sign? No. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. And I will throw out there a possibility. If by some happenstance I am able to plow through and get the stuff I need to get done on Monday early, maybe I will do a gorilla. No promises on that, because really it's all going to it'll all be, you know, on if I can finish the work I need to do. But we're going to do a raid. Thank you, Jennifer. You don't have to go home, ... but you can't stay here. No, I'm not ready for responsibility. No!